How do you capture motion in the X, Y, Z planes? Let's try an accelerometer. This is part 37 of the KEYESTUDIO's 37-in-1 sensor kit, the MMA845X Accelerometer Module. I'll use the fritzing software to show you how to connect everything. Here's what you'll need: an Arduino microcontroller, preferably the UNO version or similar, a USB cable, a 400 tie-point breadboard, the MMA845X Accelerometer Module, and 4 jumper wires. Place the accelerometer module on the breadboard towards the middle. Connect the pin labeled VCC to 5 volts, connect the pin labeled G and D to ground, connect the pin labeled SCL to the dedicated SCL pin or analog pin A5, connect the pin labeled SDA to the dedicated SDA pin or analog pin A4. Now here is the real version. Here are the key features of this sensor module. The accelerometer has 4 main features. 3-axis. It can feel movement in 3 directions: up, down, left, right, and forward and backward. It sees the world in 3D, just like you. Digital. It talks to computer brains like an Arduino using special code, I2C, instead of just sending raw electricity. Adjustable strength. You can tell it to look for small movements like tilting a phone, or big movements like shaking a toy. Low power. It eats a tiny amount of electricity. If it were an animal, it would be a hummingbird that only sips a drop of nectar once a day. Next, grab the USB cable connected to the Arduino and then connect to your computer. We'll use the Arduino IDE software for programming the Arduino UNO. Upload the following 20 lines of code. Open the serial monitor and observe the values from the sensor. There are 3 values: one for the X plane, one for the Y plane, one for the Z plane. As you tilt the board in different directions, you'll see the values change accordingly. You can open the serial plotter to get a graph view of these changes as well. If you happen to have the newer UNO R4 with built-in LED matrix, then try the following 61 lines of code. As you tilt the board, a single LED acts like a digital ball, moving around on the LED matrix to match the motion of the board. If you made it this far, then this wraps up all 37 sensors in the KEYESTUDIO 37-in-1 sensor kit. KEYESTUDIO, if you're watching this, thank you for making these kits. I've learned so much just tinkering with these sensors. Now it's time for the next challenge. Keep watching.